And it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. GM on this beautiful day. Good morning to Web3 with Barocco, Sep, and Mando. Tune in live at 10:30 and it's all on Rock Radio. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. GM Rock Radio.
Yo, what up? Good morning, GM. Friday, March 31st, 2023. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Last day of Q1 2023. That's it. It's done. I hope you guys crush this quarter because we definitely obliterated Q1 at Rug Radio. And I know it's the same thing at DJs with the boys and Red Guy. Excited for Q2. What Q2 has got in store for us. Maybe we could talk about this a little bit because let me tell y'all, I saw the roadmap internally on Q2. It's going to be a banger. So it's going to be really exciting. And also, before I hand it over to my co-host, a quick happy birthday to my mom. So here you go. Had to be done. Oh, Seth Mando, I guess I wasn't part of the group chat when you said you're going to wear a shirt today on the show. I guess I don't want to put on a conversation.
You don't get the no?
I guess I didn't get the memo.
I was muted there, guys. There was definitely an echo. It's one of you two.
Hold on. Was your... Whoa.
That was definitely Mando.
No.
Mando.
It was echoing before. I made sure I was muted as a strategy going into this.
Whoa, dude, it's definitely you.
Man, that's you. Every time you unmute to speak, you have a problem with your mic right now.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
It happens to be only when you speak. It's weird.
So that wouldn't be me. Be me.
But it's only when you speak, not when Farouk or I speak.
See? No echo. Now try speaking again.
Okay. Say something.
When you two were speaking before between each other, there was an echo.
See? It's you.
Definitely you. Weird.
You're the problem. It's you. It's you. See, literally, Taylor Swift is the story of your life. Like that song, it was like it's as if you wrote it. You know what I mean? Like, look, it's.
I muted myself, and you two were echoing.
Honestly,
it's fixed now.
I'm getting that the echo is bouncing off your lobes. Some people are saying that the echo is bouncing off your chest because you've got that chest out. I mean, everybody. If you're on Twitter Spaces, if you want to see Mando and Ovi's chest hair, we've got a whole lot of.
I live in a warm country. This is like a normal outfit. OSF rocking around. I don't know how cold it is. I thought it was like 1 degree.
He was tweeting this morning that
1 degree. It's 13 over here, but it is raining.
On Tuesday, it was like 1 degree or something like that.
I did see a tweet from Ovi this morning, begging for the rain to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm begging for, Ovi? The cold to stop.
Yeah. I don't mind the cold. Cold is fine. Like cold and sunny is fine. If rain.
Do you know how annoying it gets when it's -8 degrees still April 1st and you just want to like walk outside and it's still just cold? Yeah, but yeah, the rain is horrible. Just before we go into this, I was stumbling through my timeline, and I noticed VCon announced Ovi is speaking there. Congratulations. But can we have a conversation about this announcement here? Can we just talk for a second about the photo that they chose to announce you speaking? Like, is this like a mugshot? Were you arrested once in the past?
1920s bank robber. That's the vibe you get from that.
He for sure was arrested at some point, right? Like,
yeah. I actually, they asked for a recent headshot, and I actually took that photo just last Sunday. And I decided to use it because I liked it.
Yeah, sure.
This is now my official headshot photo for everything going forwards. I'm
gonna pin it to the top. It's definitely interesting. An interesting choice of a photo. There you go. They said that is Osef's granddad, Aken, in 1892. Some
kind of getting Hugh Grant mugshot vibes from that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you know what it is though. Like I love the vibe of the photo. I love the vibe of the photo and all, but I think for me it's the eyes. The eyes are like
they're just my eyes. What do you want me to do with them? Like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how you perform at VCon. But it seems like you'll be speaking there, and that is definitely an interesting choice of a photo. For the for the mock shot. I love it. I sent my punk, but maybe I should be sending pictures of myself like that in the future. It could be a thing that we start doing. But anyways, today on the show, today we got a lot going on today's show. We got, hold on, let me see if Ian's coming in the end, because I know we talked to him this morning. And the chain. Let me see. Boom. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Today on the show. Today, did I pin the titles? I did not pin the titles at the top yet. There it is. All right. Sorry guys. Sorry everyone. I'm trying to find the show. Today, DGen's market report as usual. Crypto, macro, NFT. Q1 is a wrap. What's expected in Q2? I think we were pretty on point at the end of last year, speaking about what we think is going to happen in Jan, Feb, March. So let's see what goes down here. DGod's migrating to Ethereum today, so that's obviously going to be probably the chatter all weekend long. And then we have the Stubs burn for the first artwork with GDR. So GDR is also already in the stew. He was already in there, and he's gonna join us after. I know, like, he's like a community favorite. Like, everybody just like fell in love with GDR. So excited to talk with him and go through the first Stubs burn. Which, by the way, we have some good news for you. If yesterday you were part of the 16 failed transactions, fair, maybe they have already, and if not, I know they will. They're going to be sending you a stub each if you're one of 16 failed transactions. Yesterday, I know Loxy gave someone this on his show. We wanted to support him. I think it's 5. And then the rest of them are being burnt. And then, today you're going to be able to claim some free stubs again. You know what? I may literally give the code in the next 5 minutes. So buckle up, rug.fm/stubs, and get ready, because I'm literally going to toss the code at some point. So there's some good stuff there. Anyways, as usual. And also, I'm sorry, we're giving away consensus tickets. I know, as you know, we're all speaking at consensus individually in different stages, but we're also hosting the GM Web3 show live, I believe, on our biggest stage so far. I'm pretty sure it's like a 300-person stage that we're doing our show on. It's going to be half the time, 45 minutes, going to be sick. And to celebrate that, we have 25 tickets to give away to the Rug Radio community. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure face value on those tickets is like $1,200 or something. Yeah, it is. It is $1,200. So if you're planning on going to consensus, definitely hang tight for the end of the show. I think I'm gonna do something in the form of like a trivia, because like we could do RT to join and stuff, but like if you win the tickets, you don't go. It's actually a waste, because it's a very, very cool conference taking place in Austin at the end of April from the 26th to 28th for 3 days, where like a lot of the big dogs are coming to talk, and it's really, really cool. I definitely want to put them in the hands of people that really, really care. So stay tuned for the end of the show, the last maybe 10, 15 minutes. We're going to do a little trivia on the show and give them away to people who actually want to go to the conference. I thought that would be pretty fun. And then in general, you're going to be able to get some more via Rug Radio, because we have a lot to give away. So anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Daily Market Report, brought to you by Rug Radio. Joseph, what's the word?
I wanted to use this segment of the show to announce that I'm officially bringing like drinking Fridays or beer Fridays for GM Web3. You guys are welcome to participate if you want to. You don't have to.
Okay.
Is that why you got dressed up in shirts?
Is that why you dressed up? Even your hair and everything. You look really good. I gotta say, especially with the camera, you look great. Thank you.
I appreciate that. It's very kind.
You got this glow on your face, like a $10 million glow.
Someone said I looked like a young Omar Sharif. That was probably the greatest compliment I've ever had. So appreciate that. Jose, I believe. Anyway, I nipped out to Waitrose and I got this, which is quite an interesting. Can this focus on the camera?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's like a tropical wheat beer. So I'll be drinking this during the show. And indeed, it's a great day to crack a drink open on a Friday as markets are rallying once again. So we had the PCE numbers today.
Wait, is Mando also having a beer?
I didn't get a beer.
Well, you have time to get up and go get something in your fridge.
I don't have any alcohol in my fridge.
Oh, well, look at that. Look at this guy right there. There you go. Wait, you should have done. Aren't you supposed to do like a shoey? Isn't D Gods migrating today? Aren't you supposed to drink this out of your shoe?
Rather not do that.
Doesn't really the rec guy, does it?
Rather just drink it out of a glass.
Because I had the rec guys are D-Gods 10 years later. Like they're just like a more bitter, beaten up version of D-Gods 10 years later. So we don't drink out of shoes. We just have depressed drinks at the bar.
Well, if anyone is joining me, cheers to the audience out there. Anyway, as I was saying, so today you had the PC data which came out. It's another measure of inflation. People say it's like the Fed's preferred measure of inflation. I don't really know what that means, but the number actually came in below expectations. We came in at 4.5% versus 4.6% expectations. And then the core number, so excluding food and energy prices, also came in below. So that's definitely a good data point with regard to the inflation narrative. And, we had this moment where like it felt like inflation was still persistent or some of the numbers were going the wrong way, but CPI went the right way and now PC has gone the right way, and we'll get PPI and all the other measures as the days progress. But it was a good number. Equities are up about 0.7% on it. So the S&P 500 is up at 4,080. NASDAQ is back above 13K again. Interest rates are kind of holding in there. Not really a big move either way. Maybe a touch lower. But of course, crypto is really
keep talking.
Is really championing that number in this move. And right now we have Bitcoin back to 28.6K, ETH up to 1840. Altcoins still lagging the move a little bit, but they're mostly up about 5 to 7%. But it does feel like an ETH-led rally here, especially since
like Bitcoin gold candles. You think?
So is that? Oh yeah. I think that
Friday gold candle might be coming.
Keep talking.
Just feels like one.
Keep talking.
It just feels like one of those Fridays. Like you crack.
Undo another button.
Nothing's running. You undo another button, and it's just.
All right, I'm with you, baby. Look, I can't drink. It's too early to drink. But you know what? Let's go, baby. Happy Friday. My mom is gonna kill me. Don't you know?
Look at that button go.
That's it.
Mom, I know it's your birthday, and if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Surely she knows you smoke by this stage.
Oh, I smoke at her place every Sunday.
Okay.
Where she's totally cool with that, but that's usually when she tells me that should maybe go back
to law school and stop smoking.
Yeah.
Is that what the normal conversation is?
Yeah, I mean, look, at least my little brother Cyrus has never touched weed in his life, and he's a good law school student. He's so anyways, all right, Obi, sorry, go ahead, take it off.
Okay. So
here for a second.
One thing I would say is Bitcoin. I don't know what it is right now because we've had just a big move in the last hour or so, but Bitcoin dominance dropped back again. It was at 48% yesterday. It dropped back all the way down to 47.2. We had this weird thing where like Bitcoin dropped and nothing else really dropped. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, like it seems like crypto likes these macro numbers. That's the only thing I think it's really moved on. That's been the specific data point that we had before this move. And so maybe there's some correlation of crypto to macro again. And I think the next things we're looking for in crypto, you have the Shanghai upgrade, which I think is going to happen at the beginning of April now. So maybe there's some supply unlock in ETH. We'll probably hear more about it closer to the time. But I think you could see some correlation between crypto and macro regather here. And you've had some good macro numbers today, and also no news from banking and contagion and all that kind of stuff. So no news is good news.
No news is good news. Hold on, can I just add Jazz to the stream for a second?
Oh, it's been Jazz. I bet it's Jazz. Jazz the culprit.
No, Jazz. Do not blame the producer. Do not blame Rug Radio. Do not blame Rug Radio's team. Okay, but do not put the blame on my team, son of a bitch. Okay. Actually, as a matter of fact, your camera, like dead ass, there's like something with your camera right now. It's like moving slow. They didn't want to tell you.
What's wrong with it?
It's like jolting a bit.
I don't know if jolting's I mean, what does jolting mean? Hold on. Jolting definition. Jolting means
Oh, really?
British English, the action of moving.
Is it still like that? Or because on my end it looks fine.
You're like Flash McQueen. Like
so I mean on my end it looks fine. So it might be the internet rather than anything.
I don't know. Maybe it's like and like you're echoing and stuff.
Yeah. Something is up there.
Look, there's gonna be
I
a
don't
day.
even know if you're fucking with me or not, because it looks absolutely fine from where I am.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with you, Mando, but it seems like a regular thing.
You guys are fucking with me.
And I think this is time for an intervention. I mean, we are professional podcasters now, pretty much at this stage. We've been doing this successfully for a few months. We have some pretty great partners. We have a big next few months, especially Q2. I think you got to step it up here.
I swear to God. Got the new camera. I got the new mic. My fucking apartment looks like I run a DJ set in my spare time.
It's still not working.
Now the internet apparently is not good enough.
Just keep going, man. Just hold your head up high. Hold your head up high and keep trucking on.
Yeah, you just keep on keeping on. At some point, I promise you, your set's gonna work. But for now, it is what it is. Anyways, so I guess we're good on the market side. But I guess we're good on the market side. I mean, look, we're rallying, and as usual, we're rallying during the Jam Web3 show on Rug Radio. You already know the vibe. So we're looking at Bitcoin's up to 28.6. But like you said, it seems like this rally is ETH led.
This feels like a God candle day to me. Like we've been consolidating at this level for a while.
Let's see charts. Let's see.
And it just feels like one of those days.
So there's a 50-minute chart. I mean, it's quite.
You know what I mean? Like for a week and a half, we've just been hanging around this area, and now it just feels like one of those ones where Friday everyone just goes, "Fuck it, yeah, I'll buy it."
But you know what? Seriously though, it's crazy. Even after all the FUD and stuff with CZ the other day, it never actually went under 1700. It was a quick second, and it's been 1750 to 1800. What?
So surprising. We had some FUD and we rallied back. Oh my God. Like I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope no one read Adam tweets and sold their stuff.
Yeah. There it is. Two sips in. Two sips in. And here we go with Ovi. I mean, in the words of Confucius, you probably have heard of him in school if you studied. It's so bad, it's good.
It's an old Chinese proverb that.
Yeah. Oh, it's Chinese. Yeah.
It's so bad, it's good. But then it starts to get
Chinese, as you would know.
Obviously. Yeah.
Hey, that's not in the 90% of the law degree that he did. So
no, exactly.
95%.
It's actually 95%.
It's the 5% he missed.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? The 5% I missed is like all the bullshit classes that you do for credits. Because I actually went through the hard part. And then it's like you go through all the pain and you're at the end and you just say, fuck it, I'm out. Yes, Noah, it is my mom's birthday. I appreciate all the wishes in the chat. She doesn't believe me that I called her this morning. That's where we're at with me and my personal relationships. They know.
Believe you.
I wished her a happy birthday like crazy. And we are going to dinner tonight. And then she was like, thank you. Like with emojis, like, oh, wish you would have called me. And I was like, I did call you. And she's like, She's like, of course. She's like, sure. Because they know. I guess people know I just don't pick up the phone or like, use the phone for the purpose the phone is meant to be used for. Because I'm always connected on here. But
I've never noticed that myself.
Bring her on the show.
Bring her on the show? No, there's no chance. There's no chance. Maybe another.
She was there live, right? She was there live.
I do bring her. I brought her 10 FT LA. I brought her 10 FT NYC last year. I brought 10 FT LA last year, and I brought 10 FT Paris this year. So I do bring my mom out to a lot of the event. I started a trend. I saw Kai Henry in Paris also flew his mom down with him, and Corey and Andre Van Loo were saying they want to start bringing their moms to these events. Look, if you guys want to start a little group for our moms called Moms of Web3 or something. Let me know. Maybe they can start a little project, and we can help them out. And We'll call it the Nakami moms or something, you know, like something like that, like Nakami Madres, Naka Madres. Let's call the Naka Madres. The Naka Madres, a 20,000 pixelated moms on the Ethereum blockchain, a project that is CC0 and community led. Wait for it.
Made by Lava Labs.
Wait for it. It's governed by DAO.
It's fire.
That's it.
Throwing Rug Radio away to go after Nakamadres.
Nakamadres. Sorry, y'all. So that is it. You know, I mean, April 1st is tomorrow, but oh, speaking of which, we're gonna have to stay off Twitter tomorrow, I think, because you know, I have a feeling a lot of people, a lot of projects are gonna be. Tomorrow's April 1st. Be careful, Nakami moms, not the Nakamadres. Nakamadres, yeah, and then it's the Madres DAO or something like that. And guys, this is just to make our moms money, right? That way you siphon the money out of Web3 and you put it right in the pockets of our moms. It's not a bad idea, right?
Yeah. Love it.
Right? All right, it is a bad idea. I'm just playing. But anyways, so I guess on the market side, that's about it. I guess we'll see where it goes. I mean, the boys are calling for God Candle Friday, so we'll see what happens. I mean, they do happen usually on the Fridays. And so what do you think? What do you think, Mando? Are we going to 2K finally? Is this the moment
30K is a magnet, 2K is a magnet. They're happening.
He said it. 2K is a magnet, baby. I want. Can you tweet that?
Right? Sorry, 30K for ETH, right?
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, isn't our TA giving us ETH at $40,000? Ov.
It's interesting because this is like the third bite at the apple of ETH trying to breach year-to-date highs, and we've hit this 1850 level before. I think we hit 1870 at one point a week or two ago. So it will be interesting. It's always very exciting when you get into a new year-to-date high and then you get beyond it, and it feels like price discovery, even though it's technically not. But yeah, it's. I'm curious to see what happens. It feels like. By the way, I don't look at charts. I don't look at any technical analysis. I have no idea on any of that stuff. But it just feels like it could be one of those weekends where you just really like just.
Did you like feel it in your balls? Like, are they tingling? Because I feel that. You know, like when you tweeted that the other day.
Like if I was,
I'll only trade off that sort of stuff.
If I was someone who had a big short and named myself, after
Michael J. Oh, a cop. Oh yeah. I mean,
in fairness to Michael J. Burry, he said I was wrong, and I have a lot of respect for people who actually can put their ego aside and be like, I was wrong, I fucked it up. But
you know what's crazy?
It's a lot to admit.
You know what's crazy? Is what's the code? So you know what's crazy though is that he still told people like sell it all, and probably a lot of people acted upon that tweet at the time. I'm pretty sure ETH was what was the price when he said sell it all? I mean, someone must have made like one of these memes where you have a chart in the time of the tweet.
It was in like
he's more macro than just ETH, right? Like he thought that everything was going to go down a lot.
Yeah, but he was shitting on crypto specifically as well.
I mean, it is what it is. So hopefully this time around you learned Twitter to not listen. When I texted Mando, I said, so, around 1700s, I don't know about what I'm doing. I got, I'm pretty stabled out right now. And I'm like, yo, Mando, am I selling my ETH here just to be safe? And he's like, no. That's all I needed to know. So, stopped caring. And it's aging pretty well. While we're on the topic of that, I mean, has got nothing to do with that. And I'm about to go to a guest of ours that just special guest, surprise guest, Ian Rogers, that's on the Twitter Spaces with us at the moment. But quickly, the code for today's stubs is WENBURN. WENBURN. Oh, did I just give the stubs code right away before 11:30? Damn right I did, because I'm gonna start playing with it. I'm gonna start. Damn right I did. Whoop. No, that's not the right one.
It's fire.
That's the one. WENBURN. WENBURN. And if I'm not mistaken, today you have a total of 141 stubs available. And if you're part of the 16 failed transaction yesterday, you're in luck. we've decided to send you the stubs for. I mean, they're always free, but we decided to airdrop you the stubs. And if you haven't gotten them yet, you will get them by end of the day, most probably. Because what happened yesterday was on us, but the person kindly sent them all back to us. So shout out to Eric for doing so. When burn, WENBUR, and because today actually happens to be the day where you get to start burning your stubs for a piece of artwork from GDR, who is already in this too. I saw him, he already got a shirt on and everything. I guess I'm going to go and change and put a shirt on as well, and I'll be right back while Mando does his segment on NFTs. But real quick, Ian Rogers, how you doing? Good morning, GM.
GM. Hey, while you guys were talking about, when you said 1850, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the price of ETH or the year that Ovi's headshot was taken. Seriously, how do I get an edition of that? Or can you Ovi? Will you make me
died 50 years ago.
One of one?
There's just a one-of-one physical actually, and that's in my possession for now. But we'll see. Maybe I can. Maybe I can cut you half of it or something.
I think he thinks it's a good photo. That's the funny
you could do you should do a never-ending open edition of that and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's what was amazing.
If he doesn't do it, I may just do it for the fuck of it and open edition forever for the rest of times. Is that legal? It's legal. I mean, if you can, you're smiling. That's a yes. So okay, I got an okay.
Enzail OE.
Oh man, that's funny. I mean, Ian, I know you got a flight to catch. You know, we were talking about some Ledger news yesterday. I'm not sure to what extent, of course, you could talk about it. So I definitely don't want to, I definitely don't want to stir you, towards that conversation. But what's the latest news at Ledger? You guys seems like you guys quite some stuff going on.
We got all kinds of news. Yeah, I mean, we yesterday, Pascal did a blog post about a fundraise, and I think I really shouldn't talk about it because it's a fundraise and a fundraise with private investors. So that's you can look at Pascal's blog post and get info on it. I mean the email or the text message that I got a lot of over the last 24 hours was like, congrats on the fundraise, especially in this environment. So I appreciate that. Thanks to 100%. Everybody for that one. But I think it's I published a blog post, or I'm sorry, a podcast today with Tim Draper, and I think the crazy thing for me is that look, I've been invested in crypto since 2014. I've been working at Ledger for more than 2 years, and there was a moment at the beginning of the month where I understood crypto and Bitcoin better between Friday and Monday, right? And I'm talking about the weekend that SVB melted down. And I think that's kind of the amazing thing that we've experienced over the past 2 years at Ledger is that, 2 years ago when we were talking about self-custody, like I keep saying, everybody was acting like we were trying to get them to quit eating meat and become a vegan. And then FTX, first Celsius, then a whole bunch of other shit, and then ultimately FTX, and people are like, oh yeah, self-custody, that makes a lot of sense. And now people are like, well, wait a minute, it might make more sense than a bank, right? And one of the things that you'll hear Tim Draper say in the podcast that we released today is that he's recommending to his portfolio startups that they take 2 months of payroll and put it into crypto, so they don't end up in a situation that a lot of them are in with SVB. So anyway, the other news from us is that we have this inspired by Ledger art drop. So Ledger Genesis pass holders, and ultimately we'll make it available to all Ledger customers can get a mint. So for us, it's a way to reward people for being Ledger customers, and also support artists. And I don't mean give artists money. I mean, although we do pay them, I mean, promote them, make people aware of what they do. And then also, I guess I just wanted to say we finally, the chains, the little steel chains that I know some of y'all have because I've handed them to you in the past. You can now buy them on ledger.com. So
no way.
Yeah,
That's
as of
funny.
yesterday, there's a little Nano X bundle that comes with a chain. So if you go to ledger.com and look under accessories, you'll see the chain. And I'll just say one final thing, and then you can ask me anything you want. I had dinner here in Seattle last night with MP Cause, one of my favorite generative
Yeah,
artists.
he's
and
great.
what a fucking dude, man.
Yeah.
It was just like a super inspiring conversation about everything, including just life. So anyway, that's the update from me. What can I tell you?
There you go. I love that. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, how's it been? I'm assuming you guys have been pretty busy behind the scenes over there. I mean, what's your take on Q1 here? You know, like how's Q1 been for y'all? And you know, what are you looking forward to the most in the next quarter?
Well, I would say, it's always a little tough for us because our business seems to be highly correlated with catastrophe.
Yeah.
So, we had an amazing Q4 thanks to our friend SBF, and we've had an amazing Q1 partly thanks to SVB. But like I said, I think people like kind of, and this is why I said in my tweet yesterday, like props to the founders of Ledger who 9 years ago had this like really true North Star. Like I think that the fundamentals are so good here, right? Are there going to be, more or less, will there be more or less digital value, throughout humanity in the future? Okay, I mean, the answer is more. It's not debatable. Anybody who thinks otherwise is, frankly, an idiot. It's like saying in the year 2000 that the internet was a fad, right? Okay, so like let's get beyond that. All right, well, but if that's the case, then we have to have the ability to really work with our digital value. We have to be able to protect it. We have to be able to do things with it securely. We have to be able to kind of, have just like we have in the rest of our lives. We have multiple keys on our keychain. We have multiple bank accounts. We've got, our things that we've got spending, checking, savings, brokerage, 401ks, et cetera. We have to have, all these products in a digital value world. So, for us, people realizing that there will be digital value, and that digital value is a product, and it'll be superior in a lot of ways. It ultimately just drives business for Ledger. I think the biggest challenge for us is getting people to realize everything that they can do with their Ledger. I think we know that the majority of our customers think that Ledger is like a vault that you put some value on and then you put it in the closet and don't think about it for a year. But really, you can buy, you can trade, you can stake, you can look at your NFT collection, et cetera, all from Ledger Live. We launched Ledger Extension because I think there's two main usability problems in crypto. One of them is onboarding. And we got a big product coming that's going to address that soon. But also just like making onboarding easier with Ledger Live, making onboarding easier with what we have coming with Stacks. Like that's a big focus for us. And the other one is connectivity. Connecting to, what I call wallet connected apps, because I think that is more descriptive than Web3, is a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass with pretty much every piece of software. And, if you're trying to do it securely, it's a real pain in the ass. So we're trying to create this loop where, if you have a Ledger, then you have hardware security. And if you have Ledger Extension plus a clear signing plugin, then you've really got security, right? You've got hardware security plus clear signing, and you have kind of that complete loop of security. And then we're trying to get people to know that, they can use their Ledger for more than just storage. We do this Happy Buy Day promo, which we did every Friday in the month of March. We just did our last one. We're going to do it on a monthly basis starting in May. I don't know if anybody knows Bandcamp, but I love Bandcamp, and I think what Bandcamp did with Bandcamp Fridays is genius.
Check it out.
Bandcamp is like a place where artists can sell their music, and they've had this thing called Bandcamp Fridays, and what they do is they like lower their rev share so that artists can make more money, and they can donate that money to charities, and artists kind of rally around that. And a lot of artists now will like hold their albums and release it on Bandcamp Friday because they want to like have release it on kind of this like moment. It's almost like Record Store Day, but digitally. So we're going to do that where once a month you can buy crypto, and ultimately we want to get to the place where you can trade crypto with no fees on Ledger Live. And for us, that's just like trying to get the word out. Hey, you can buy and you can trade with Ledger Live, because a lot of people don't even know that. I mean, I have friends that are fans of Ledger, and they're like, "Hey, where should I buy some Tezos?" And I'm like, Ledger Live, and they're like, "You can buy with Ledger Live." I'm like, "Yeah, you can, dude. Jesus Christ." So like,
it's true. The other day I was on the Ledger app and I was like, I can swap some shit in there. Like I think I thought it was funny. I was like, I that's definitely not what I use it for.
Yeah, well, and I have to say, like, look, a year and a half ago, people didn't necessarily, they were like, oh, well, why would I do that when I can swap on FTX for free? It's like, well, because you're actually swapping on chain, right? You're actually going from owning crypto to owning crypto, instead of, from Sam Bankman-Fried updating, one column of his spreadsheet for you to another one, right? Like, being able to swap from self-custody is something that people appreciate more today than they did a year ago, and so that's why, so that's a long answer to your question, but Q1 has been great for us simply because people appreciate, the value of being able to do all of this stuff with hardware security and self-custody, more than they did even a month ago.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, shit's moving fast over there. When are we seeing you next, Ian? Are you going to be in New York?
I'm not going to be in New York.
Damn it.
I think the next, I'm skipping basically everything. There's a chance. I've just been traveling too much, mostly for family. I've been traveling over the past month and a half because of family, and now I need to stay put for a minute, and we got work to do. But I know that a lot of the Ledger team's going to be over at Bright Moments in Tokyo. I wish I was going, but I'm not. So people are going to be there. Definitely check us out. Some of the Ledger team will be in New York, so definitely say what's up to them there. Me, I'm going to be at VCon, my home state of Indiana. Indiana, and I'm from Indiana. Indiana's a great place to be from. It's not a great place to be, in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm glad I'm not in Indiana anymore, but I'm happy to be there for VCon. Yeah, I think that's maybe I might make it out to Lisbon, but I'm not sure yet.
Oh, that would be fun. We have one last question for you. It's coming from the YouTube. Someone's saying, when are we going to be able to store ordinals on Ledger?
I believe you can. Ledger were actually the very first wallet to support Taproot.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. So but I guess it's a more specific question.
Yeah. I know. Don't worry.
No. But I haven't. There's a whole bunch of people. It's funny because I see this in the Ledger Slack with a bunch of people on the team talking about it. I haven't fucked with it at all, but I know that Paxtol, if you guys follow Patrice Paxtol on Twitter, he spent some time messing with it.
I love that.
So he would be the one to ask. But what I would say is, again, Ledger was the very first wallet to support Taproot, and so that means that there is support. Now the question is, like, specifically, what do you need from that? And that I don't know the answer to, because personally I haven't fucked with it much at all.
Well, I can't wait to see what you guys end up doing. That. Yeah, it would be pretty good, actually. It would probably make things a lot easier. But anyways, it was funny to see the other day when you guys posted that video of the extension, and then I was in it. It's funny.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. It was like that, like, yeah, it was almost like a Farouk Reacts video.
But you know what it is? It was actually organic, because I was supposed to meet Mando and Ovi upstairs at the Art Blocks and Ledger thing, because that's when we did the infamous podcast by the bathroom in the basement. And so we were meeting up there, and as I walked there, your team's like, "Yo, you want to see this new extension we're just coming out with? Like, this is like a beta thing. And do you mind if we film you?" And I'm like, I mean, first of all, I'm always down to get the alpha and see what else is coming in tech in the space. And second of all, sure. I mean, you can film me, whatever. It's more content at the end of the day for me. So it was funny. It was an actual, so it was a real reaction. It wasn't staged.
Yeah, Farouk Reacts. It should be a series. I like it, man. I would, if I could ask the audience, like, anything, what we really were trying to do now is two things. One, get Dapps to adopt the extension in their Connect kit. We're supporting like tons of Connect kits. We're trying to finish the Rainbow kit integration now. But there's documentation on developers.ledger.com for getting that integrated, because we just want people to be able to connect. We don't want to have to overload the MetaMask button. We want We want to be able to do it. So please install Ledger extension, ask your favorite DApp to support it. But not only that, what we really need as an ecosystem is clear signing plugins. And I'm going to start calling out Dapps soon, like, because there are a lot of people that I'm in touch with and they're like, oh yeah, we'll get to it. And that's been 6 months. And I'm like, wait, do you care about security or not? Right? Because if you care about security, then you're going to integrate Ledger extension and you're going to have a clear signing plugin and we'll help you do it. But like, you know, I mean, this is important. Like having people blind sign all the time, like requiring people to blind sign to use your DApp. Like, I mean, to me, it just means that you either don't understand or don't care about security. And well, the first one is fixable, and the second one is like not excusable. So, like, you know, let's do it. And I think it's on some level, it's got to be us. Like, we have to reach out to the dApps that we use. Like, I've been, you know, talking to our friends at Foundation because I use Foundation all the time, and I'm like, guys, it's such a pain in the ass for me to connect to Foundation from my Ledger. Can't do it at all from Safari, and I really want to be able to clear sign. And they're like, okay, we got it. You know, but we need that. Like, we gotta, you know, we as a community need to insist that, you know, that the people that we work with take security seriously. I'd say the same thing, like on enterprise. You know, we need to reach out to, you know, if you're involved in a project, you know, what is their enterprise security? Like, if the founder gets hit by a bus, is the community over? You know, like, you know, we should know the answer to that. Like, if I'm going to invest in some project or community, like, I want to know, is your security any good, or, you know, and or am I at risk? Are you going to, like, you know, quadriga me in 6 months? You know, like that's a
quadriga.
That's a you know. So anyway, I think it's on us too as an audience, you know, to ask our dApps to, you know, and projects and DAOs and everything else to, you know, to give a shit about security, because their security matters to us as consumers as well.
Well, I totally agree with that. And I think that's why it's important. I like giving you the mic on these shows like that, because it's important for everybody to hear more and learn more about all this. So Ian, I know you got a flight, so safe travels today. And I can't wait to see you at the next event.
Thanks, man. I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate you.
Peace.
So a few things went down while Ian was talking to us. Look at this. I just saw this tier 10K tweet, guys. I thought I could share it. So U.S. government sold 9,800 Bitcoin. Yes, 9,800 Bitcoin on March 14th. Intends to sell a further 41.5K Bitcoin connected to Silk Road in 4 batches over the course of the year. Even they know Bitcoin's going up. That's why they're selling it in 4 batches, because they know what's gonna happen as the batches keep going. Mando, what you think?
I love how like crypto sold off on the back of that, right?
I mean, a tiny bit. I mean, like 1830. If anything, it would be Bitcoin, right? I mean, I know it's kind of tied, but let's see. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin sold off a little more, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you know, nothing. Again, like, you know, I don't know.
The government owns a lot of Bitcoin, though. This doesn't feel like related to that. I think it owns a ridiculous amount, like 100,000 Bitcoins or something. Yeah,
the government definitely owns a lot of Bitcoins. That's for sure. But that's what I'm seeing right now. So I thought that was fun and worth mentioning. Ovi, how's the beer going?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm kind of tempted to have another one, but
please do, by all means.
So the U.S. government owns 214,000 Bitcoin.
Well, now they own 8,500. What was it? 9,800 left. 9,800 less. That's what they're at. They're at right now. So
they're into ordinals and stuff as well.
So when are you doing ordinal? I feel like by this time you would have done one.
I don't know. I honestly don't really know.
Have you guys, on a serious note though, have you guys seen all the showers? Should we watch a couple on the show? Like, have you seen what they've been doing at Taproot Wizards?
I'm sorry, what?
So Taproot Wizards, obviously Udi, you know him. So they had this thing going on. So if you want to get on the allow list, you have to take a shower. It's called a wizard shower. And like, when I say it went viral, like, it's not even, there's hundreds of videos of men and women just like doing crazy types of things, dressed as wizards, and just taking showers on the timeline to be able to get an allow list for a Taproot Wizard. Going like the whole 9 yards and making these videos. Yeah. If you're on Twitter Spaces, top is a YouTube. I think you should come on the YouTube for a second over here and then head back to Space if you want. But people have been literally like doing like wizard showers. So literally it's part of the thing. Like, look, apprentices, the shower quest is now over. You submitted over 4,000 wizard shower videos have been uploaded to Twitter. Oh, hold on, this is a little loud. But people are making like fully produced like videos. Look, like all around the world. It's pretty crazy.
What the fuck?
This is good.
This is brilliant.
Oh my god.
He's in a plant pot.
He has to win. Udi! Where's Udi? I want everybody right now on Twitter Spaces at the bottom right. Head over there, and I want you all to tag at Udi Wertheimer. And I want him to let us pick a winner on this stage right now. That would be great. These are, dude, ordinals are doing good, man. Ordinals are doing crazy.
His morning Arnold Palmer.
Oh, this one was crazy, bro. This one was nuts.
He takes his helicopter through the Appalachian Mountains just to get his morning Arnold Palmer. He rides his broom through the streets of his local neighborhood just so he can volunteer at the local farmers market's folk band. He hosts a 29-mile hike every single day for struggling NFT users to become Bitcoin maxis. And he only showers in 69-degree saltwater heated pool. He is Broom Toshi, the most interesting man in Web3. He takes his helicopter.
Well, that's not bad.
Brilliant. Can I just take a step back because maybe I missed it? What? Like just what? Like what is this?
Wait, you know Taproot Wizards?
I know Taproot Wizards. Like, are they winning? Are they trying to win to be a wizard, or is this just
yes,
like
you're trying to literally like one of the like things, the quest. So they have multiple quests to like do in order to like become a wizard. Like it's pretty fun. It's like multiple quests, and one of the quests, like the latest quest, was you have to take a shower as a wizard and come up with a video and post on a timeline with the hashtag wizard shower. And so 4,000 people did the fucking thing. Like it's actually crazy, and they're going through multiple quests. Like you can see, like no, they went in a convertible through a car wash. No, that's not a car. Is it? Hold on.
that's a car wash?
It's a car wash, yeah.
No, that's wild, bro. No. Let's get GDR up to watch you with us. No. Oh. Guys, is that like? Can a health professional tell me
I
if
feel like
this
you need to do this? Are you an honorary Taproot wizard or like? How
I told Udi that I already humiliated myself once with the Cool Cats milk challenge, and that I will not be partaking in the Taproot Wizards this year, but the beautiful thing is I do want to formally thank Udi Wertheimer and the Taproot Wizards for like honestly making my cat video just like okay, like you've normalized it. And I appreciate that. And I'm a fan for what it's worth. I'm a big fan of Udi and everything he's been doing. I love how he's just been pissing off the Bitcoin community on Twitter. Like he's just been at it like crazy. He always talks of them as the laser eyes. They're not happy about this or that. So it is pretty hilarious. Udi's not here. Usually when you start talking about Taproot Wizards, he pulls up within seconds. But yeah, so there are videos that are wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh shit! Spells. All right, watch this. This is proof that I'm a wizard. I'm a Menti. I'm a Menti. Told you.
Yo, what is going on?
Leading edge technology. That's why we're all here.
He's really gone through the effort to learn that on the recorder, hasn't he? Because he hasn't like not playing it well, so he's actually like got online, got like sheet music for Harry Potter on the recorder, and just like learnt it.
Yo, this
Imagine all the things I could have done.
if this doesn't send Bitcoin to 40,000 United States
I know.
dollars, I don't know what will. I mean, this is like. Wait. Okay. Okay. Read me.
This feels like late night with Farouk.
Are we doing this
Doom
right?
scrolling,
Sorry,
doom
I-
scrolling through Twitter.
No, but
every single Taproot wizard.
oh wait,
video.
Menace did it. I didn't know Menace did it. Let's see how his video is. Okay. Okay. Push-ups. Okay. Coffee. Okay. Yeah. No. Come on, Menace. Come on, dude. Your tweets are better in this video. And sorry, I got carried away here. I always get carried away when I watch these videos. I think it's hilarious. I mean, GDR, what do you think of this? Justin Fredericks did it. Hold on. I have to watch this. Sorry, GDR. Hold on.
School graduation, but that's actually not what's happening here.
Hold on. Hold on. Get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. He's gonna mess up.
So actually what's happening here is I'm taking the Taproot Wizard shower for the Taproot Wizard's curriculum for the Taproot Wizard School. Thank you, Professor Udi.
Okay, I better stop it. No, Jameson did it, dude. Everyone did this thing. I mean, we have a wizard in the show now. I mean, GDR with the beard. All you need is that you put the hat. You got the hair. You got the beard. All you need is the hat, and you're set. Oh, Erica Lee did. I mean, what do you make of all of this?
Well, I have to say, every shower I take is a wizard shower. No one had to make. No one had to manufacture this. This shit is. It's there. So, I got the moogly mooglies. Yeah. But this is great. Aspirational wizardry is fully GDR approved.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Rogue, you've got to get involved. Like this does just feel like right down your ass.
Close. The Taproot Wizard application. Don't worry. We've been scheming with Udi. I like Udi a lot. I talk to him and often. He's just a really cool guy. And so it's fun to see what they're doing. I mean, you should see I don't know if you've been following on like his timeline, but he's just literally straight up like driving. I mean, look at what's his name? Bailey, founder of Dogecoin, right? He's got an honorary Taproot Wizard as a PFP. And then Elizabeth Warren put this tweet out about Silicon Valley Bank and everything and crypto, to which he answered, shut the fuck up. He said, shut the fuck up. He said, you were in office the whole time and didn't do shit. You suck. Everything but you sucks. Retired. GTFO. And then he ratioed her in the Taproot Wizard, honorary. I mean, that's pretty gangster. And then he's just been going crazy and just getting everybody involved in Taproot Wizard. I mean, Arthur Hayes has an honorary PFP. Kobe's PFP is a Taproot Wizard. Nick Carter's PFP is a Taproot Wizard. Dan Hell's PFP is a Taproot Wizard. Like he's got everyone like talking about Taproot Wizards and just like posting these things. And look, Eric Wall. Actually, matter of fact, like a lot of them are actually really good follows for what it's worth. If you guys want to follow some actual like Bitcoiners with big brains that have good takes. There are a lot of them are fall into that category, and so they literally like ratioed like fucking Michael Saylor, and he always makes fun of the Laser Eye cult. So I thought that was pretty funny. That's another part of Twitter that's pretty fun. I think you would enjoy it, Mando. See, and he even gives credit to Yuga now. Like he went from being a NFT like hater to NFT maxi that supports Yuga Labs. Like you can't be. That is literally the ultimate conversion when you're a Bitcoin maximalist that hates NFTs and turn like someone who gives kudos to Yuga Labs on the timeline. That's probably, possibly, potentially the biggest 180 you can do in NFTs.
Yeah, it's funny what people do to pump their bags, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like Ovi with the beer. So, Ovi, what is your take on all this?
I mean, the meme, the fact that 4,000 people have done
it's impressive.
The wizard shower is very impressive. It just shows you the strength. Like we were talking about with community and like virality and all this kind of stuff. Like to actually go through the effort of dressing up as a wizard and having a shower and filming it, and like some of this stuff is like legit productions. I think it's pretty amazing. It makes you wonder. It makes you realize that like there are a lot of people out there. Like I bet a lot of these people aren't really even in the taproot thing. They're just like, I want to create some content, and it shows you like with what happens on like Instagram and TikTok and all this kind of stuff. Like there's a lot of people who want to create content and maybe they don't get paid for it or compensated for it. And there's a lot of like shit content in Web3, or there's a lot of content that could be better. So there's maybe some kind of like, I should probably just stop speaking because it's probably ideas for you and me, Michael, later on. But
no, you don't have to start.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah.
I mean, when is Red Guy should do a something like that? Maybe Red Guy should be something.
We have a daily meme challenge now. So actually,
yeah, the memes are
$100 a day for the best meme. Yeah.
So it's $100 a day. You guys are giving $100 a day in your Discord if you post the best meme in the Rec Memes channel. Even I went down there and I copy pasted a thing.
And we post them all on Twitter as well. So
that's pretty fun. I mean, that's a great way to get user-generated content and make some fun stuff for your community. So you absolutely love to see it. But anyways, what else is going on? Sorry, we completely went off track today on this Friday. I mean, between ETH going berserk to the Taproot Wizards showers, to Ian Rogers, being our, I guess, Crash special guest. We hit him up last time. I was like, yo, you want to come talk about the Ledger thing tomorrow? He's like, yeah, sure. I'll try and pass for 10 minutes if I can before my flight. So that was fun. We have that going on. I do have to give some consensus 2023 tickets as well at some point. So that's one thing. And we have GDR because the first burn opens. I need to see at what time exactly this burn opens. I thought it was soon. But anyways, Amando, you know what? Let's get into your segment real quick and talk about NFTs and what's going on in that world.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
Yeah, GM. Look, there's not really much to add. Floor price is basically unchanged. The only real thing is the DGODs. The DGOD stuff. I think they reached a floor price of roughly 9 ETH before they migrate today. A lot of eyes on that. I think Utes is about 2 ETH as well. Most of the trading is still happening on Magic Eden for Utes. I think DGOD's announced that Blur were going to be their partner for the migration. I believe there's some sort of space or some sort of partnership announcement happening later around that. When Frank came on the show, he said he had a big announcement for Friday. I'm not sure if that's the Blur thing or maybe something else. I kind of hope it's something else, but yeah, Blur being their main partner for the migration. Oh, and that was the other thing. Trump got indicted, and for some reason his NFTs went up on the back of that. So
I love the reaction.
I love how his NFTs just move on like any sort of like Trump headlines or vol or anything. Like it's pretty kind of interesting, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah,
that you want to own tails, right? You either want to own it if he's in prison or if he's the president. You don't want to own it if he loses. So like him going to prison is kind of like, that's kind of an interesting scenario for your NFT. But you don't want to own him being like losing the presidential election.
I just really wonder if he actually went through all of those and saw every single one of them, was like, yes, this is great. This is exceptional artwork. Wow. Yeah.
We actually met the person who created it
Oh, wow.
in Paris.
Wait, the
and
person created what?
he was very involved.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. We went to so many places and so many things in Paris that I don't actually, sometimes you got to remind me of something. Oh my god, because it was actually it was the same night as the night we were talking about just earlier. It was the same day. So that's crazy though. So he's indicted now. What? Right? What happens then?
He can get arrested today, I believe, and then I don't know if he will be released on bail or whatever, but he's going to be arrested.
I don't know how that works. If there's a lawyer in the audience, I mean, you're welcome to come and help me out on that front. But anyways, so okay, this is cool. This is cool. I'm seeing one else in the NFT side. I mean, look, I don't know exactly when the DeGods are migrating to Ethereum. That's definitely something to look for. What's crazy, I saw a tweet from 9059 this morning saying that the floor is actually 9 ETH right now. So they've been running apparently like crazy over the last couple of days. When he was on the show, what was it? Did he come Monday? Or was it Tuesday? It was one of the days, right? I think it was still 6 ETH. So they jumped to 9 ETH. That's pretty insane, no?
Big move. I think someone said that during the whole Solana FTX thing, the floor price was like around 1 ETH. So it's been a wild move since then.
That's crazy. So it seems also that they're partnering up with Blur for their recommended marketplace experience for DeGods on Ethereum. So it seems like there's something going on right now also between Blur and DeGods. And it says we'll be hosting a one-on-one Twitter Spaces with Blur founder Pacman and Frank DeGods on Saturday. I think I set my reminders for that. What time is it at? It's tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. But it seems like there's something brewing that front. So that's definitely going to be what people talk about the most. But I don't know if you guys knew anything more about this. I don't think anybody does, but it seems like it says if it's your first time using Ethereum, we recommend you continue to use Phantom multi-chain wallet. Use DeGods. The Phantom team is available to answer any questions directly in DeGods Discord. Look for Phantom support role. So looks like they're that whole migration thing is pretty well organized if you ask me so far.
He's good. Frank's good, isn't he? He's fucking good at what he's.
DeGods on Ethereum will have a 0.33% royalty fee on all marketplaces. And then if you migrate in 24 hours and get super fucking lucky, you could get a Bitcoin DeGod. So doing the same incentive that they did on with the Buttes. Like someone won a Bitcoin DeGod. If you did it if you did it within 24 hours. And what's pretty impressive, I'm pretty sure, what was the number? 11,000, 13,000 at this stage Buttes migrated to the to Polygon. Do you guys know?
13,000, I think he said.
11,800 says on OpenSea. 11.8K. Maybe it is more. But
I just saw a tweet him saying something like that.
Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, definitely interesting. It says if you migrate within the first 24 hours, we will cover your ETH gas fees for the migration itself. It will take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours for your migration to be completed. Just be patient. We'll entertain you on Twitter while you wait. Whatever it is. Oh, that's what he meant when he said, I'm going to do something that's going to piss people off. He was talking about his partnership with Blur.
Was that the big thing, though?
I personally don't think so, but it seems like this is it. This is for sure. I did see some reactions to people.
Is that why you mentioned the baked-in percentage?
I think, yeah, you were there, right, GDR? When he came? Or, you were...
Yeah, it was same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see do you guys think, so honest question, like, what do you think happens on the back of this, right? Like clearly on the back of this, like this jump from 6 to 9 ETH, this is a huge jump. Like just for people to realize that that's now that Doodles clones, Moonbirds are all around 3 ETH. You only had Azuki at like 13 ETH-ish, like the whole time. Then you have Apes Punks in its own category. You have DeGods up to 9 fucking ETH. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a big move.
It's actually insane.
Remember, they didn't get caught up in the whole Blur stuff that we've spoken about, and that's been a massive difference for them. But you just have to appreciate Frank is like a marketing genius, right?
Yeah,
I've never seen so much hype over what would just be a contract migration. Like compared to some of the, like, imagine you work at some of these other companies and they feel they're delivering all this utility in terms of games or storylines or lore. This has been just everyone getting super hyped over a contract migration over to ETH. There's no utility added. I've just never seen as good marketing as I'm seeing right now. It's like all these like well-designed things around like royalties, like people going wild for it. I'm just like, what? This is just like a contract migration. I think Creeps did one the other day, and there wasn't this level of hype. So
you know what it reminds me of is like you don't have to know how a car works, but if a new car comes out and there's new features in the car, or it's being upgraded or something, you don't have to know the mechanism of the upgrade. Just that if it's the car you're excited about, that's it. That's all that matters, right?
Exactly. He's like
crazy. Like the way you just put it, Mando, like the hype for contract migration is
look at Frank's timeline. Like I was looking at it yesterday, and
let me see.
I mean, we'll go on, but he was, it's like all-time highs, like love being part of the Utes community. And I'm like, is this just about a contract migration? Like this is just wild. Like I want to see them when they actually have like deliver some real utility for this stuff. Not real, this isn't real or whatever. But the idea that if they were ever to deliver like something really huge, oh my god, like the marketing around this is like incredible, basically.
No, that is, and I think it's you know, you got to give credit where it's due. You know. Yeah. This is one of the situations. It's like, and I look, and people are asking like, so what do you do with Utes and DeGods? Frankly, I actually don't know, but it's at what we're trying to say. It's at a stage where it's like, I think GDR, you said you were spot on with the car like analogy, right? It's like this is just the marketing of it is crazy. I mean, look, you know what? Honestly, one thing I thought about, I thought it was interesting to see a lot of like. I don't even want to say it because people are gonna get this wrong. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. Okay. I don't want to spend the weekend on this. So anyways, no, but I was just saying like it's interesting because the same like people hating on that, like people would hate on our PFPs for the same reasons, and we're like, fuck you, you're stupid for hating on it. Just wait, it's gonna happen, and then it happens. Like it's just there's something about it that it's like the more people hate on it, the more this thing gets bigger. Like it's literally becoming this like monster, and the more like, so here I'll just say it. Early Bored Apes, like the more like we were getting shat on by CryptoPunks and Meebits and stuff. Back at the time, it was like, are apes even going to be worth what a Meebits is worth, right? Remember the whole fights, even the infamous like Beeple 2 days in a row, like with the war between Meebits and Beeple and apes. It was 2 days in a row in 2021. The more punks were like looking down at apes and talking shit about apes and saying like it's stupid, it's never gonna make it. We were like, the fucking thing, like fucking doing dumb shit and say, yo, this thing's gonna work. Like where you have this PFP, the more it kept going, and the more and more, and you'll have like people like these and everybody else like even acknowledge that fact that like in Keyboard Monkey, like all these people look Sobi, like he talks about all the time on the night show, acknowledge the fact like it's crazy. The more they were hating on it, the more this thing was getting bigger. We're seeing the same fucking thing happen right now. Like I've never seen this in the space at all. Like since then, like the more fuel was added to the fire, the more it was getting bigger. And now it's at a point where like, look, then after this though, they have to back it up with utility, with good shit, with, you know, because Bored Ape Yacht Club to the defense, like, you know, that team like shipped, like we talk about it all week. They were the news every day for a week because what they're shipping is fucking crazy, right? They're at it. So now the pressure's on though, right? Because like when you're in the spotlight, most times you don't want to be in the spotlight. So now he has max utility and everything else.
I put a tweet with a similar sort of thought like that yesterday. Like,
what'd you say?
As a founder, like you always seem to be kind of wanting the hype, but then when you have it, you should just be really scared because normally when you have the hype, shit's about to get really bad because everyone starts going wild about what this is going to mean, and then everyone's expectations just gets out of hand, and then it notably like always dumps afterwards. But this has been a sustained hype for, it feels like months. Frank, I don't know. He's just operating at a different level of keeping the community engaged. I think there's a lot of key man risk, but at the same time, I wouldn't ever sell Frank short. I think he can, if the team behind him, and obviously we had Kevin on the show as well, who's like an experienced.
You know Kevin, the guy's legit.
Exactly. So like, if they start shipping real product, then or like, I don't know, different experiences. I think they've got a marketing genius in Frank.
I just don't think they need real product, you know, like when you think about it, the NFTs without real product have performed better than the ones with them. And I don't know, I just think like it seems whatever it is, I can't even really explain it. Whatever it is, lots of people really want to be a part of it. And you can't fade that regardless of what product, shipping this, shipping that, like, it doesn't really matter. If lots of people want to be a part of something, and often it is like people, I don't know, like aspiring to a certain figurehead leading something, and that something can be anything. And I still don't really know what this is, but I don't think it's that important. And I actually think he's very, very smart. Like I've listened to him speak a few times now, and listen to his ideas. Like he just fucking gets it. Like he gets it more than any other like CEO and any other NFT projects have brought in who's from Web 2 or whatever. Like this guy really fucking gets it. And the fact that they've done what they've done, again, without shipping a product or however you want to say it, means that it creates like the basis for something much bigger and stronger, in my opinion. But you know, I'm just a man.
Struck me like he had a real sense of calm. Like when he delivered, when his messaging was very calm, and it was just like, you're sort of like set at ease. Like it's not a problem. Like, yes, we're going to do all these kinds of wild things, but it just felt like the way he was talking about it felt like, well, of course, this is the most natural thing that could happen. And I think that goes even through, like you guys are talking about, in the way that he's describing things, the way that he carries things in his community.
I agree with everything you all said. It's crazy, man. I'm on Magic Eden right now. The floor is 798 soul. So what's that? 798 soul. What's soul at? You guys know, like 20? Let's call it $20. That's what it's been. So divided by 18, ETH is at 1830 right now. That's about 8.7 ETH. Damn. Crazy. I guess people jump right before the migration. I'm like, I know, Udi, you were talking about like getting in. But the thing is, I totally agree with you. That's definitely a community I would get into, but I'm personally going to probably wait out the migration and probably like the first few days, maybe weeks of the Blur farming, because we're still in that period-ish, and of people perhaps like potentially like, that's a thesis that may be completely wrong for what it's worth. And that's what most people are saying, which is why probably it'll be wrong. Like maybe a lot of whales seeing liquidity will want to take some ETH off and then sell it into new hands, which at the end of the day is better for the project because consolidates into different holders. But we'll see what happens with that. But it'll be an interesting period. You know, it's definitely, at least look, it's fun. Like, you know, and if it doesn't make you happy, then you can look at other parts of the space. There's a lot of fun stuff going on in the space. Speaking of fun things happening in the space, should we get into the bird? Should we burn, baby, burn? Like, should we get into it? I see KD.
Oh, yeah.
Let me bring KD up over here. I brought KD on the stream. Hold on. We have the burn event, you know, happening. And so I just went and bought. So I just went and bought a stubs on secondary because I only have 2. I can have 3 to burn it on this camera for the GDR piece and do it live. I mean, this is our first burn event, baby. You already know what is happening right now. This is going to be a lot of fun, you know? You should have got that second beer, Obi. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Let's go. GDR. Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, hey. Let's go. Hey, it's fire.
You gotta do it live. It's fire.
Woo! Okay. Listen, I hope this doesn't. Yo, I hope I didn't just cost us a copyright violation on this video. We'll see. Well, Jazz, maybe wait before uploading it after the fact. Okay. We'll maybe Google it while we talk.
We had a couple of songs. You'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We still had fun, right? I'm pretty sure if you play without the lyrics, you're fine. But you know, and also no. So, anyways, big time. I should have worn a shirt. You guys are all dressed up and shit. Fuck. Okay, so anyways, today is the big bird for the GDR. art piece, as you all know, for our fellow stubs, first timers, because this is really the core community. This is the core crew, the first people that got involved to stubs every day. So thank you so much. It's been really freaking fucking awesome. So let me share my screen real quick with everybody. So I'm on the stubs on OpenSea. There's been 1,068 stubs total. Damn, we missed the mark by one.
No, they made me burn one earlier to test it.
But
Unbelievable.
And you know what? That's it. I'm calling it off. we have the stubs. So basically, as you all know, GDR came on Monday on the show, and to get he has 2 pieces for us, right? And so 1 stubs burnt equals to 1 piece, and then 3 stubs burnt equals to another piece, which is the same one, except that it has a RR stubs branding on it, which is super cool. You should definitely go look back at the show on Monday and listen to GDR's segment. It was, I believe, in the last 30 minutes of the show, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, we learned everything about GDR, his personal life, his art, everything. I mean, his swagger made everybody fall in love with him because we heard about you all week on the show. So GDR, thank you very much, on behalf of all of us, for being the first Stubs artist, because it's really been special. And so shout out to Katie for making this happen, of course. So here we are. So what we're gonna do, everybody, there are 2 links, right? Have we posted the links? By any chance?
We post them anywhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna share the links, but I'm gonna do it. Then we'll share the links, fine, because there's no rush on the burn, right? How long is the burn open for, Katie?
The burn should be open until midnight Pacific time, Sunday night.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it myself now on stream, and then after the stream, we're gonna share the links with everyone, so we don't like clog it either, because you do have 48 hours to do so, right? So basically, you're gonna go to wait, I think I'm sharing the wrong thing. You're gonna go to the Fair website, and then I'm gonna share the links. So there's gonna be 2 of them, right? There's gonna be a link for this one, the R stubs branded one, which is 3 stubs for 1 piece, and there's gonna be the link for this one, which is the regular one, right? GDR, so which is a 1 stub for 1 piece. I personally want to burn 3 for the RR branded one, so I'm gonna go here, and I believe what I need to do is connect my wallets at the top right here. As you can see, you connect your wallet. MetaMask, please. There's no links out yet, so don't connect to anything that's that you seem sus. And if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So just quick little explanation here. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to go here, and I'm going to claim, I believe, once. It says GDR stubs, 3 stubs burnt per claim. Guys, this is iconic. This is really cool moment. I don't know about you guys, but damn, we worked a long time on this thing. Like, we worked a lot on this. Okay, so
people thought it wasn't happening, and it was happening.
Yeah, the MetaMask. So MetaMask pops up, so you guys can't see this on your screens right now. So I'm confirming the transaction. So you have to pay gas for it, and then it is claiming as we speak. Big shout out to Fair again. I mean, fuck, like this is super smooth, like. And so right now at the moment it is burning 3 stubs for me. So yeah, let me share it. Block as well. Success. So you see it burned 3 for 1, and now. Let's go see on my OpenSea. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow, look at that. You can sell it straight away.
Look at that. Look at that, baby.
Beautiful.
My surprise. Hey. 100 stories high.
The first stop has been made.
To hear.
It goes well. It goes well with the art piece.
It's what he was listening to and made it.
When the boogie started slow.
I'm glad I got my gold chain on.
Burn, baby, burn. Let's go and burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn them all down. Burn, baby, burn. Let's go and burn.
Disco Inferno, baby. Wow, this is so sick, GDR. That is so cool. The first stub. And now, so here's the now you're all about to understand why this is gonna get interesting. I only had 3 stubs. So I used all 3 of my stubs because I wanted the more the edition that requires 3 stubs. And now I have to start over, technically. Well, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to be putting the codes before y'all. But what I'm saying is I'm going to have to either go get the stubs on secondary on OpenSea to burn for more, get more. I'm going to have to listen to the show every day. So now you're starting You know, I mean, I will definitely listen to the show every day. So here it is. And now you see it shows 1,065, right? So they're just going to, every week, it's going to be interesting dynamics, right, Mando? I mean, I think you could talk to that a little more because you did post something. You posted a screenshot after you have a conversation with you and Katie and about the
which you're in.
which I'm in, but you posted it. And then, you know, I think it's interesting if you want to explain from your point of view, like the dynamics of this. I think, you know, it's super fun.
Like I said, I just think it's going to be, so depending on how many people burn, then you can either end up with very low edition sizes or high edition sizes. And I think you're often going to get quite low edition sizes, which is going to mean some of these editions are going to be very valuable for each of the artists, or like they're going to be more exclusive, which I think is going to be really cool. Particularly some of these, this early one, I think is an awesome piece to start with. And we have 2 different styles of burns, which is going to be interesting to see how that develops. But
dude, it's so cool, man.
He's now stacking the lineup. I mean, in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, I feel like people really loved the interview with GDR. They get the process now. They get that this is like a really good way to introduce new artists to, and like, you know, I mean, I looked at your profile straight away. I looked at all your different pieces. I'm sure that's the case for every single person on the show. And I think, yeah, Katie, I think you've done an awesome job curating and bringing up so many good names to come.
Thanks, I appreciate that, guys. Right now, I'm scheduled all the way to midsummer, so I look forward to continuing to bring bangers every single week. I definitely pride myself on hopefully bringing in a lot of new people to not only you guys, but to everybody that kind of participates along with us as well in this process.
Big thanks to you, KD. Really big thanks to you, brother.
You're fucking crushing, dude. You're fucking crushing. It's fun because now people are about to see this. That's like, I'm a big fan of, like, I think Punk 2070 yesterday put a tweet about all the different people doing different art stuff, like Escher, you know, 6529, Babylon, like, you know, all of them. Like, you know, we talk about them all the time, but like, and like Notable, and like now, like we get also with Gem Web 3, Rug Radio, DGens, we get to all collaborate and work together and like bring also artwork to our audience, which is super cool and incredible. So I really wanted to do that. Just a quick like maintenance things for everybody to know ahead of time. So as you can see, like there are 5 owners to the current thing. So basically, I'm into one right now. I'm gonna give mine away on the show. I'll give it away. Maybe I'll do a giveaway like, you know, Monday. I'll give mine away before the next artist. It'll be super fun if you come to the next show. We will always have 3 minted directly into the Gem NFTs wallets. You see it on here. KD, of course, for his hard work and his dedication, his passion that he's putting towards the project. We're always going to make sure that he gets a piece of every artwork. And then this one is, of course, for GDR. So the artists, as always, we give them the right to choose how many editions they want out. We give them the right to choose how many pieces they want for their holders, because it's very important for us that their holders are rewarded and that the artist decides, because they're generous enough to work with us, and we want to be able to thank them in a way or another. And of course, the Fair XYZ team on here. So I just want to, you know, for transparency's sake, on camera, on the record, put that out there for everybody to know, which is super cool. And I can't wait to do so. And also, it avoids me having to front run y'all into collecting stubs every day. So but I just wanted everybody. Oh, now Udi shows up. Now look at it. Now Udi shows up when the show is pretty much done. Like now Udi shows up on the fucking show. But this is super cool. So I mean, GDR, I definitely want to give you the mic here. You know, if you had some final words, you know, little not a goodbye, because I'm sure you'll be on more, but if you had some final words regards to this
yeah. First and foremost, thank you so much to everybody at Rug Radio. I know, you know, everyone was really cool working with me behind the scenes, KD especially, but everyone's generosity, willingness to work with me, and all of that stuff. I'm, you know, big respect for a long time for everybody on the team, and you guys individually. So that's wonderful. You know, if people want to get extra crazy, there might be a goat listening right now who wants to pick up the actual painting this was built from, the gigantic 35 ETH super rare one. Are you out there? I'm ready. Let's
Are you out
go.
there?
Let's do this.
Let's go, dude. You know what? This is all I wish for you. Honestly, you're so cool, and you know the people loved you. You've got the swagger on the stream every time you came and you pulled up. And you know what's cool with this is that not only behind the scenes, like Katie is a true collaboration for him and the artist, but for us, you know, Mando, Asef, and I, it makes it even more entertaining and a true collab with our audience, because we want to really, like, this is something we do to highlight. We do one a week only. We don't want to do multiple a week because we want to highlight one person and put the spotlight on them. And we're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on. We have a few ideas with other artists that we came up to maybe they come and they draw live, yada, yada. And other shows, I mean, GDR, if one day you're painting and you're in the stew and you see we're live, feel free to hop on a StreamYard and just mute yourself and fucking paint. And, you know, we'll host the show at the same time. But, you know, super happy to have had you. So GDR Tweets is the person you want to follow. Do us a favor, you know, give the man a follow. And definitely, you know, if there's someone out there, the whales are listening. I mean, they're coming because Udi Wertheimer is on stage, and that's the father of Bitcoin NFTs right now, the CEO of Bitcoin Ordinals, the CEO of Ordinals. So, you know, maybe the whales are joining the spaces. At the
Udi,
moment.
let's do an ordinal. Show me how. I don't know how.
Let's go, dude. You know what?
Let's do it. Let's do the first one.
You should do an ordinal.
We'll throw a painting in with it.
Done. Dude, look at this, Udi. I'm literally advocating for your people. Look at that. If that's not,
This is amazing.
Get him in the shower. Get him in a shower.
Get him in the shower.
I will take a shower. I just took one. I'll take another one. I'll film it for you, Udi.
If you watch YouTube,
that's what you want to see.
This man actually looks like a wizard. So he takes a wizard shower every day, in his words. So so anyway, so again, just one last thing on Stubbs before I move forward. But you know, I will post the links we'll post myself, Rugged, or whatever, DJs, like we'll share everywhere on KD, GDR, the two links. So if you want to bring one stub to one artwork and then 3 stars for 3. And again, you don't have to. Right? You can decide to keep the stubs if you want to. This is a game for you to play, and that's whole part of the fun. So just again, we'll be testing a lot, just, you know, in a couple of weeks, next weeks, for us, because obviously this is an endeavor we have to, you know, drive traffic, but also get more people like rewarded and whatnot. So it's gonna be super fun. So some weeks we'll have more stubs, some weeks higher burns, some weeks lower burns, and we'll play a lot with the different artists. So expect a lot of expect the unexpected, I would say, and get ready to have fun and enjoy the burn. So as Katie said, the burn ends on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there's no rush. I'll post the links, and you can do it when gas is lower. I know gas was like about $3, $4, $5 right now. If you feel like going even lower, you can wait. But as long as you do it before Sunday night, we'll be good. So Katie, GDR, appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything. That was a fun first burn event. Let's go. Hell yeah. Udi, you decided to come at 12 on the clock. I mean, you know, what am I going to do here? I have a meeting in 30 minutes. I'm sure the boys got to go. I was meant to give some Consensus 2023 tickets on the show today, and I'm obviously behind schedule. Udi, are you going to Consensus?
I am.
No
I am
way.
going to Consensus. Yeah.
Really?
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Should I spoil? No, I'm gonna let
Yes.
them make the announcement. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll be there.
You're gonna be doing some sort of song. You're gonna go full Gabriel Haynes and just do a song which just nukes the Bitcoin ordinals floor.
I considered it. The thing is, if I do a song, it's gonna empty the venue and potentially the entire town. So I don't know. I'll consider it.
Dude, I can't wait. Well, I can't wait to meet you. I hope you're gonna be on stage to talk about ordinals and taproot wizards. I mean, you kind of missed it. Where we were on stream. We shared a bunch of videos and we're watching them. I think Mando and OSF were not familiar with the hashtag wizard shower and the fact that 4,000 people took a shower in Wizards. So if you want, maybe we can revisit in next week and have an episode where we just go through videos. And we were thinking we should pick one with you. We should pick a winner with you.
I think that's only fair. It's only fair. Yeah, like a Rug Radio official winner of the shower contest.
Yeah, I mean,
it's fair.
Wait, hold on. Do I have confirmation? Sorry, I was distracted. Do I have confirmation that we're going to pick a winner on GM Web 3?
Yes, let's do it.
Done. Let's go.
It is done. It is done.
Let's go.
Not Baroque's first time judging a shower contest. So.
No, it's not. Myself with
He's
milk.
been a participant, but never a judge.
Exactly. I mean, maybe I do it live on the stream. Maybe I take a shower on the stream. You know, like we can do a lot of different things. Quick question, Udi. No, not question. I just wanted to tell you something I saw on the show earlier. I wanted to thank you for normalizing my milk shower. Like genuinely, thank you so much. Because for a moment I was really like, you know, the odd one out. But now I have 4,000 people with me and you leading the front. So, so it's been great.
I feel seen personally. Yeah, I feel seen.
Oh my God!
It's all about diversity, inclusivity.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's all about. I mean, Udi. I mean, I'll message you on the side and find a way to do that. And you know, and if you want, we can even give a consensus ticket. You know what we could do, Udi? Through Rug Radio, we'll give a consensus ticket if you want to one of the wizard showers if you want. Someone who's actually planning to come to Austin and one doesn't want to pay $1,200 for a ticket.
That also sounds like a great NFT NYC event too. The Wizard Shower.
Yeah, know. Wizard Shower in NYC. That would be pretty cool.
NFT NYC specifically needs it. I feel like. I went last year, and I'm just saying.
Dude, yeah, NFT NYC is kind of cringe. But anyways,
we'll be there. So,
but we'll be there this year because we'll be at.
I'll be there too. Yeah, you should cringe, but that's why I'm coming. Yeah,
we'll be at Proof of People. It'll be fun. I'll share everything. We posted the partnership that we have with them, and the tickets are on super discount for Rug Radio holders. But Udi, you should come. It's in Brooklyn on the 12th, and we're actually going to be hosting live on the show, so it's going to be a hell of fun. Inside of Zero Space, which is a sick fucking venue on April 12th. I'm pretty sure Red Guy has some stuff going on there. Actually, Udi needs to. Yo, Udi, have you ever been to the Box in New York?
Sounds like I'm going to.
Perfect. We got Udi, and there's different kinds of showers at the Box, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I didn't know before. I wasn't sure before. Now I know.
Yeah, the Box is GDR. You seem like the type that you would have known what the Box is.
I have no idea what a box. I've never seen a box in my life.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. So look, I do have to give the consensus tickets away on the show, but it's pretty tough because it's already 12:05. Mando, give me an idea, quick.
I think one of the people who burns for the 3 burners of the GDR piece. We'll give them consensus tickets.
Okay, let's do that. That's a perfect idea. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we're gonna keep one for someone who did a wizard shower when we reviewed them with Udi. So because Udi's going, so I'm sure some of his community wants to come to consensus as well. So we'll give one to Udi, and we'll give the 4 others of this week. We'll give them to someone, not just the 3-piece. Let's just do like the 3-piece or to all the stubs.
I think all 3 pieces. Fewer people. But you can do either. Either. We'll get the fair guys to do it randomized, and we'll drop. We'll drop them to whoever.
Perfect. Well, ideally, would be someone who actually has why it's tough to give those tickets away because you have to have someone who has the intention of actually going because it's expensive and it's.
We'll just get in contact with that person then.
Perfect. We'll get in contact with them and we'll pick 4 winners. That's the official giveaway. We'll put tweets on stuff. Sorry, we'll be more organized next Friday, but. 4 people who burn their stubs to collect a GDR piece will be selected to win a free ticket to Consensus 2023. I'll put all the appropriate tweets as well. And also I will give my personal, piece burnt to someone as well. And I got the 3-piece because we got some already minted to the GM NFTs wallet. So that's perfect. So with that, that was another banger episode of GM Web3 on Rug Radio. Another great week. Monday, I guess, KD. New week. New artist. Who is it? When do we announce who it is, by the way? On the Monday? Is that
so over each weekend, there's an exclusive mint of stubs, mint passes that go out for the collectors of each artist. So that could be a time that you could see an artist that post that link out, and that's kind of to some extent the way that they're going to announce. And then from there, who knows? You may find out on the show, but you may find out beforehand.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. I can't wait. Do you want to text me who the artist is real quick? Because I don't know, and I want to see how hype it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be hype as fuck. I probably have the list somewhere on the WhatsApp chat. Do I, Mando?
I mean, you have all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph's button is looking increasingly precarious.
Yeah, I like that. But Ovi, can you undo that button for me real quick? Because it's like giving me anxiety.
It really is.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Why?
This feels as like that's the only button you have done up from where we are.
Oh, I see. Oh, sick. Okay, I like. I mean, I like all the artists. Sorry, but the second artist is someone who listens to the show regularly. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be a big hype. All right, y'all. So with that, love y'all. Udi, I'm gonna reach out to you. Let's do a little bit. Let's do some Taproot Wizard stuff to the next week. Throughout the whole week, we'll give a ticket away to your community. We'll pick a winner of a Taproot Wizard shower on the show. It's gonna be fire. And with that, GDR, Katie, thank you for coming. Mando, Ovi, great week, crush it. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. No, definitely not tomorrow morning. Monday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for another episode of Gem Web 3 on Rogue Radio. Let's go.
And it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. GM on this beautiful day. Good morning to Web 3 with Barocco, Sep, and Mel.